I went through my partial mastectomies, lumpectomies, biopsies, and I'm still fully intact, which is a blessing.
From Roxanne Shante, who has battled with breast cancer twice, to young M.A., whose liver packed up from excessive drinking, today we are going to take a close look at 7 women in hip-hop who have faced cancer, autoimmune disorders, and organ failure. Some have beaten their battles, others are still fighting, and their stories might just save your life. Missy Elliott. Let us start with one of the most influential artists in music history. Missy Elliott changed the game with her production and visuals, but in 2008, everything almost came to a stop. She was diagnosed with Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder that attacks the thyroid and causes the body to go haywire. Her symptoms were terrifying, and her legs failed while she was driving, nearly causing a crash. Missy's hands shook so badly that she could not write lyrics. Her hair fell out, her eyes changed, her nervous system was breaking down.
Anybody that has Graves' disease, like, you feel like you finna be out of here. And, you know, for me, when you say you gotta take a radiation pill, you think you really finna be out of here. Like, you know, what do I really have? And then you gotta go through seeing, you know, my eyes changing, your hair fall out, your skin change, everything. For me, that was traumatic.
She underwent radiation therapy and now takes daily medication to manage the condition. It is incurable but controllable. As of 2024, she reports feeling blessed to be here and continues touring. The break she took during her illness actually refreshed her creativity, leading to some of her strongest comebacks. But Missy is not the only one fighting an autoimmune battle. Another West Coast legend has been dealing with not one, but multiple conditions attacking her body at the same time. The Lady of Rage. The woman who gave us Afro Puffs and worked alongside Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre has been dealing with something far more complicated than any rap beef. Around 2018, the Lady of Rage revealed she was battling what doctors called a medical mystery. She was initially misdiagnosed with pneumonia, then lupus, then depression. The real diagnosis turned out to be multiple conditions stacked on top of each other.
Sjogren's syndrome is an autoimmune disease in which inflammation is targeted primarily at the salivary and lacrimal glands, those glands that make the tears and saliva. And as a result, one gets tremendous dryness of the eyes and the mouth. But it's also a systemic disease, and so it also affects other organs and other tissues. So in that context, it can produce joint pain from arthritis. It can affect internal organs. It can make people very tired. They get brain fog, cognitive difficulty. So it has a variety of systemic effects.
She has Sjogren's syndrome, fibromyalgia, and idiopathic interstitial lung disease with fibrosis. That last one is the most dangerous because it causes progressive scarring of the lungs. She has experienced blackouts that led to falls, including one that fractured her eye socket. She launched a GoFundMe to help cover medical costs and has been vocal about raising awareness for what she calls invisible illnesses. Now, while some artists fight their battles publicly, others choose to suffer in silence. Up next is a rising star who hid her cancer diagnosis from the entire world while still making music. Big Boss Vette. This one might be the most shocking because almost nobody knew it was happening. Big Boss Vette, the St. Louis rapper behind Pretty Girls Walk, was diagnosed with stage 2 to 3 breast cancer in December 2025. She kept it completely private. For 20 weeks, she went through aggressive chemotherapy, surgery, and radiation without telling her fans. Why? She said she did not want the added stress of speculation and praying eyes while she needed to focus on healing. In January 2026, she posted an emotional video of herself dancing down a hospital hallway, surrounded by nurses and loved ones, ringing the cancer bell to her own music. Her caption said it all. "If you would have told me I'd be beating cancer as in 2026, I wouldn't have believed you." She is now cancer-free at 28 years old and plans to share her full story to help others going through similar battles. Her case highlights a serious issue. Black women are often diagnosed with breast cancer at younger ages and face more aggressive subtypes, with mortality rates 40% higher than those of white women due to systemic barriers in healthcare. Speaking of young artists facing cancer, our next story involves someone even younger. She went from viral meme to rapper, and now she is battling a disease that attacks her blood while the internet attacks her appearance. Bhad Bhabie. The Cash Me Outside girl turned rapper has been dealing with something far more serious than internet drama. In November 2024, Bhad Bhabie revealed she has blood cancer, specifically chronic myeloid leukemia. This is a slow-growing cancer where the bone marrow produces too many white blood cells. The medications she takes cause significant weight loss, which sparked rumors and cruel comments online. People assumed the worst without knowing what she was actually fighting. By early 2025, she was cleared by doctors for a nose job, proving that cancer treatment does not mean life stops completely. She has addressed people who claimed she was lying about her diagnosis, confirming she takes dasatinib, a targeted therapy medication. As of early 2026, she continues treatment while managing her music career and being a mother to her daughter. From a young artist currently fighting to a pioneer who already won her battle twice. Our next story takes us back to the woman who invented the rap beef and how she took on an opponent tougher than any MC, Roxanne Shante. The woman who started rap battles as we know them has fought a battle far tougher than any diss track. Roxanne Shante, the hip-hop pioneer behind Roxanne's Revenge, discovered a lump in her breast around 2009 when she was 40 years old. She beat it once, then it came back. She beat it again.
Well, I was actually, I wasn't even 40 years old. I wasn't even 40. I was in my 30s, and that's why I tell women it's very important to not put timelines or to not let the public or physicians put a timeline on when you should check to see if you're okay.
Yes.
I feel like as soon as you get breast, you need to start checking. As soon as you feel any different, you need to start.
She went through chemotherapy and multiple lumpectomies. Rather than hiding her scars, she calls them marks of beauty and posts them on social media every year to empower other survivors. She has been cancer-free for over a decade and runs annual awareness events called Rocktober during Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
So I went through my partial mastectomies, lumpectomies, biopsies, and I'm still fully intact, which is a blessing.
Amen.
And I have minimal scars, but what I do is each year, and people go on my Instagram, each year I post up my scars because I know that there's some woman somewhere that needs to see that, that understands that. I don't call them scars, I call them beauty marks. And it's the beauty of surviving. So if I just have these marks, these are beauty marks. And so that's what I'm doing. This is the beauty of surviving.
Not every health battle comes from disease alone. Sometimes the choices we make catch up to us. Up next is a Brooklyn rapper whose years of hard living nearly destroyed her liver and forced her to make a life-changing decision. Young May. The Brooklyn rapper who gave us almost lost everything to a battle most people did not even know she was fighting. Around 2023, a video went viral showing young M.A. with visible jaundice, a yellowing of the skin that signals liver problems. She had been hospitalized multiple times, and the cause was tied to years of heavy drinking. She admitted in an old social media post that she was messing her liver all up.
Hey, what up, Ma? I know I've been a little kid, you know what I mean? Long story short, basically, you know, just a small setback, you know what I mean, for just to come back. Unfortunately, I made a lot of wrong decisions in my life. And, you know, things started to come, you know, catch up with you or whatever the case. So I just want y'all to know, besides all that, I'm actually doing much better. I've been getting well, you know. I've been very much sober.
She checked into rehab and announced she was very much sober in 2023. By 2025, she confirmed she now only drinks occasionally and focuses on her health. She is planning a documentary to share her full story and help others who struggle with addiction and its health consequences. Our final story might be the most intense of all. This No Limit Records legend beat cancer, but the surgery that saved her life also took something precious from her. Maya X. The woman known as the mother of Southern rap almost lost her life and her eyesight to cancer. Mia X, the first female rapper signed to No Limit Records, was diagnosed with uterine cancer in late 2015. She went through radiation therapy and oral chemotherapy, sometimes performing while wearing adult diapers because of excessive bleeding, just to pay her medical bills. In March 2017, she underwent a robotic hysterectomy to remove a malignant tumor. The surgery was successful, but something went wrong. While she was positioned upside down during the procedure, an anesthesiologist improperly taped her eyes, causing a corneal tear that left her temporarily blind in one eye.
So, since we are the super women, you have to listen to your body. I didn't listen to mine. I was bleeding a lot, I was having a lot of pain, and I was like, well, I gotta go to work. I'm gonna take a Tylenol. You take an Advil. I have to go to work. But ladies, don't ignore the pain, the discomfort, the pressure. Don't excuse your cycles for being heavy as like it's nothing. You know, because it could be something. Stay proactive about your health. Listen to your body.
She has since recovered 73% of her vision and remains cancer-free. At 55, she continues performing and uses her platform to raise awareness about uterine cancer, which she says is underfunded and understudied, especially for Black women who face 3 times higher mortality rates. Click on one of the cards on your screen to see more videos like this.